Hey everyone, welcome back to Next Mind Project. Today we're diving into another toxic mental pattern that's keeping you stuck in mediocrity. And it's the belief that life is all about compromise. This is the mindset where you are constantly forced to choose between two options, neither of which truly satisfies you. From childhood we are programmed with this limiting belief that you can't have everything you want. You have to pick one thing or the other. It's always presented as choosing the lesser of two evils rather than getting what you actually desire. Here is how this shows up in real life. For example, in business. You want to build a company and have time for family, but you are told, pick one, either money or family time. You cannot have both. Or for another one, in career, you want work that fulfills and pays well, but society says dream jobs don't pay the bills. You have to make money doing something you hate and keep your passion as a hobby. Or in lifestyle, you want financial security and freedom to travel. But the world tells you if you want stability, you need to settle down in one place. If you want adventure, you'll be broke with just a backpack. Here's the thing about compromise. Nobody wins. When you compromise, you are always shortchanging yourself somewhere. You are choosing what you can live with rather than what you actually want. Most people build their entire lives on this principle. They think this is just how the world works. But that's not reality. That's just the programming you received as a kid. Why do people believe the world is built on compromise? What core beliefs create this either-or thinking? I want to give you a few of them. Belief number one. Life is a struggle for limited resources. Deep down you believe the world isn't abundant. There is not enough to go around, so you have to fight for scraps. This scarcity mindset makes you think you cannot have everything you want. Another one, belief number two. Be realistic. You cannot have it all. This is pure childhood conditioning. How many times were you told to stop daydreaming or come back to reality? You were taught that wanting multiple good things is greedy or unrealistic. This programming severely limits you. It stops you from launching big projects, from allowing yourself what you could actually have. You don't even look in directions where abundance exists. Let me give you a concrete example for the men listening. A guy goes on dates and he's been programmed with this you can have it all belief, and he wants a woman who's fun, exciting, great in bed and family oriented. But his programming says that doesn't exist. Pick one type. So he constantly chooses between two categories. The wife material who is boring, or the wild one who is not relationship material. If he picks either option, will he be happy? Only halfway, because it's a compromise. He's settled for less than what he actually wants. Then he justifies it. Life isn't a fairy tale, you can't have everything, and he stays stuck in this pattern forever. Here is what's really happening. Your life is like a mirror reflecting the programming in your head. If your mental code is full of or statements instead of and statements, that's exactly what life gives you back. Think of it like a programming. Your current code, if this, then not that. But what you need? A and B and C and D, etc. Your brain operates like a computer. If you keep sending the world either or commands, that's exactly what you will get back. You are literally telling the universe, please don't give me two-in-one solutions. Give me this or that, but never both. And the universe obliges. Why shouldn't you have freedom and money and great relationships and travel and everything else you want? The only reason you think you can't is because you've been programmed to believe the world isn't abundant enough. But that's just old software running in your head. As soon as you start thinking that maybe it could be different, that childhood programming kicks in. You hear your parents' voices. Don't get greedy now. We never had all that. Be grateful for what you've got. Although being grateful for what you've got is a good thing. Okay, this conditioning extends into your entire adult life, keeping you trapped in the world of half measures and settling for less. And to start living abundantly and combining everything you want, you need to delete these limiting programs from your head. I keep saying this in every episode. You don't need to download more information. You need to uninstall the old broken software. Everyone is trying to add more to themselves, but look around. How many truly successful, happy people do you see around? The answer is to do the opposite. Uninstall the junk that was programmed into you as a kid. You need to debug your mental operating system. You have to stop living in compromise. Even in relationships, when people fight and talk about finding a compromise, remember this. Compromise means both people are settling for something that doesn't fully satisfy them. Real solutions are not about compromise. They are about finding win-win strategies, but first you have to believe they exist. If your world only has black and white with no other colors, how can you solve problems creatively? How can you see that there might be another way? It all starts in your head. Every major change in your life begins with changing your mental programming. So step into Next Mind Project at nextmindproject.com and let's start clearing out these compromise patterns that are keeping you stuck in a half-life. Your fully abundant future is waiting for you. All links are in the description. Let's get to work together. Thank you for listening.